Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading is for the week of November 18th, 2024, so it roughly covers the 18th till the 25th of November. All you have to do is choose a card. Which card are you drawn to right now? Is it card 1, card 2, or card 3? Once you've made your choice, you can click on the timestamp below to fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1. So let's see what your first card is. I'm probably going to go to the booklet for the meanings of the cards in the Native Spirit deck. Spirit Keeper of the West is your first card. So let me look that up in the booklet. And it reads... Card meaning: transformation, letting go of the old, initiation, illumination, harvest, gathering your inner resources. Chaos brings positive change. So it's all about transformation, essentially. Letting go of the old and transformation. All right, there's your first card. Let's also draw you a flower card before we get into the tarot. Kind of makes sense with Spirit Keeper of the West because the West is where the sun is setting. So it's the end of the old, you know. You're preparing for the new day. You're letting go of the old. All right, so I like this one for you. And we have Gardenia, awareness. Wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. Interesting. We have a card that means the sun setting and maybe perhaps, relaxing or going to sleep. And then we have being aware, waking up, rolling the clouds away, and looking into the future with positivity. Okay? All right. Let's get into the tarot. This is the Druid Craft Tarot. And we'll see what else I can tell you about your week. All right, Group 1. So we have number 14, the Ferret. We have 20, Rebirth. This is a large deck. We have the 4 of Swords. Make sure I can fit 5 here. We have the 10 of Coins. All right, and we also have the 2 of Wands. All right. Let me take a look at these. Okay, we've got a few majors here. We've got the 6 of Coins as well. So what I'm getting here, first out, is that there is a change coming for you, and it does involve you helping others or others helping you, okay? But it's something that's in return. It's like a give and a take. So if you were giving before, this is where you're receiving. If you were receiving before, this is where you're giving, okay? So it's kind of balancing that out a little bit. And for most of you, it does have to do with advice or time or love, emotional support rather. A few of you, it might have to do with financial support, where you've given to others before, you're getting something in return now to help you through some hard financial times, or vice versa. So we have Rebirth, which is, death, rebirth. The King of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. What I'm getting with these cards is that you're being very discerning in a decision that involves your future as it applies to a partnership, a wedding, a relationship, building a home or building a life together. You're kind of planning this. If you're not in a relationship, then it probably has to do with the home where you're living, your residence, you're contemplating a change there, and you're kind of starting to manifest the change. But again, if you are in a relationship, you're probably this week talking about, again, getting engaged, moving in together, buying a home together, getting married, etc. We do have Four of Swords. So there's something you might want to sleep on, or perhaps something you've been sleeping on, another decision. And something is coming in that's disrupting this for you. We have Princess of Cups as well. Let's do this other one. And the Ace. So something is coming in, news, information, that's kind of disrupting your sleep. It's waking you up. It's jarring you into action. And it also has to do with either finances or health, okay? For most of you, I feel like it's emotional health. Like there's something that's kind of pushing you to get improvement in the area of your emotional health, physical health, or possibly finances after you've been kind of stagnant or not doing anything about it for a while. It might relate to what is happening here. You know, this could all mean, all right, you have to apply for that loan. Or maybe, you know, you are having a really hard time and you have to apply for like assistance, medical assistance, food assistance, or whatever. But something's kind of pushing you into action in the area of finances or your health. And that's okay. That is the thing to do this week. That's kind of the message here. You have to look into the future and also being positive on where you're going with your finances and your health. Be positive about that. Know that there is improvement. Whatever the case may be, we do have the Ace here, which is showing a path to improving health or finances. 10 of Coins, let's just pull this out so you can see what this looks like. This reiterates the point I just made, which is abundance, whether it's health, abundance of good health, or an abundance of finances, plenty in the far future. So that is kind of a promise to you with the Ace and with the 10 of Coins, that you are on a path or going to be on a path that provides for you in the further future. Okay? We have 2 of Wands at the end here. Queen of Swords. I wouldn't be surprised if you're an air sign, an air sun sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. We've got the 7. All right, let's do one more. Yeah, and the Tower. Interesting, because this is a card of transformation, and so is the Tower, right? And we did have the Rebirth card here as well. So the Tower is the destruction of the old. That's what you're doing this week. It is definitely a week of transformation in many areas of your life for most of you. In your personal life, something's changing. In your financial situation, or your financial situation will be changing. Something's kind of turning everything topsy-turvy to where the first cards again said, what's been happening, the opposite is happening this week, right? If you've been struggling, you won't be struggling. If you've been helping others, you're going to receive or get a lot of help or assistance this week. So that's kind of the main message for you, Group 1. And just be aware that these changes are bringing positivity. You might not see it immediately. In some cases you will, but others it might take a little more time. But just know that whatever's transforming here, it is definitely for the best. You are going to sleep. The sun is setting on the old, on what has been happening, and you are waking up to a new day. Bye. Hi, Group 2. So let's see what your first card is. Your native spirit card is Freedom Horse. And I'm going to read from the booklet the meanings of this card. Okay, let me find it. Okay, Freedom Horse. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff, dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond the predictable behavior. Get out of the rut, okay? Get out of the rut. Break free from predictable behavior. Know that you don't want to fit the mold. You want to embrace your uniqueness. Try something new. All right? Maybe you've been in a rut. This is about breaking free of that rut. Let's also draw you a flower card. And I like this one, group 2, we have stock, slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. Okay. Interesting, because we have the horse obviously running here, and then we have slow down. So we'll see what we get with the tarot. Maybe it's saying, you're breaking free from the old and, coming out of the gate full force ahead at the beginning of the week. And then towards the end of the week, it's time to slow down, right? You're going at a fast pace because you're excited about this freedom of expression, freedom of whatever it has to do with for you personally. You're really excited about it. And then, towards the weekend, maybe you have to slow down a little bit. You've been doing a lot and it's time to rest. But we'll see what we get with the tarot as well for group 2. Okay. All right. We have Prince of Swords, Princess of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and we have 2 of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Well, I can see right away why you need to slow down a little bit towards the end of the week. We have that 2 of Swords, which involves a decision that you might have to make that's maybe between 2 paths, but we shall see. All right, Prince of Swords, which is the Knight, and we have the Magician. There's something definitely here with your work or your career or a skill that you are going full force ahead into mastering, or you want to show the world what you have learned or what you can do. There's a sense of bravery with these 2 cards. And again, we've got running horses in both the Prince or Knight of Swords, a very fast knight, and with the Freedom Horse. So whatever this might be, it's something you're very passionate about. It's something that you will master if you have not already mastered it. So what does that mean for you in general? It means maybe you're thinking about learning a new skill because you want to do that for a living. You want to change your career. Maybe you're thinking about learning something on the side, learning a trade or a skill or a craft or some type of art, and you're going full force ahead. And there is, with the Magician, there's a promise of passion, and there's a promise of knowing that you have the skill to do that. You have the skill to be very, very good, if not great, or a master at this, whatever it might be for you. Okay? We've got Princess of Cups, which is likened to the Page, and we have the 8, and then we have the 10. Okay. Page, 8, 10. Okay. Something is being left behind. I think it's all kind of flowing into the 6 here as well. There's the Princess of Pentacles. I feel like there is a sense of leaving something behind, or someone is leaving, someone who you're very close to. Maybe a family member or a friend is moving kind of far away. There's a bittersweetness here. You're excited about them, you're joyful about this change, but on the other hand, you know you're going to miss them. You're going to miss how things used to be. But it's someone you deeply care about, deeply love, family member or a member of your tribe or a soul sister or brother, something like that. There's someone moving on to bigger and better things. For some of you, this is you. This could be you moving on to bigger and better things. But it's definitely the right thing to do, is what it looks like here. We'll do one more. Yeah, absolutely. It's bringing you the rebirth of the world, right? The end of the old, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. The past was not terrible. It treated you well. It served you well. The 8 of Cups is all about that. The past serving you well, but it is time to do or try something new. And it also is echoing the first few cards, okay? Doing this new thing, taking action to make this new change, For some of you, these are two separate things. For most of you, it's probably the same thing. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords. There's a clear choice here between two things or two paths. We've got the 8 and the 3, the 4 and the 3 of Cups. Interesting. Yeah, this is basically the old and the new. The old, bittersweet. There's the 3 of Swords, which is pain, disappointment, but also 3 of Cups, people you care about. This could be an old job. This could be a new job. You need to go the route of the new. Whatever it is, it's going to take a lot of hard work, but you have support on this path. Know that you have support on this path. And it does look like the better path overall, whatever this new thing is. Freedom Horse, again, there's doing something you want, breaking free from the old, getting out of a rut. And then we have slowing down. And definitely there is a sense of slowing down here towards the end of the week with a little bit of nostalgia, you know, knowing that you're going to have fond memories of the past, of the old, of whatever has been in your life, right? Let's do one more. I feel like there's one more message here. 9 of Cups is a wish card. It's just saying your wishes will come true. You will be emotionally fulfilled with these changes, okay? But the key to the changes are you taking action right away, working really hard, and then slowing down and taking it easy on the weekend. All right? Bye. All right, group 3, let's take a look at your first card for this week's reading. Your first card is Medicine Woman, Medicine Man. We're going to look in the booklet at the meaning of that. And it says, profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend and/or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that it's happening. You're a sacred healer. You're a medicine woman or medicine man of the soul. So it's definitely a card of healing, but it could mean that you yourself are a healer. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's also draw you a Language of Flowers card. There we go. We've got this one for you, group 3, and it is Peony, health, of course. Focus on all parts to make the whole. So 2 messages for you, group 3, regarding health and healing. Focus on all parts to make the whole. All right. So it's about maybe overall healing. Healing every part of your life. Healing relationships, healing your physical body, healing your emotional senses, healing your heart. But the focus for you, group 3, this week seems to be on health and healing. So let's see what else we can get with the tarot. This is the Druid Craft Tarot. Beautiful deck, a bit large, but I love it. Okay. We have the Death card first. Princess of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. And 2 of Cups. Okay, let's take a look here. So your first card is the Death card. This is a death and a rebirth type of message here. The death of the old. Let's see what this has to do with. I'm going to draw on top of it. 4 of Cups. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins for me is also a card of healing. A female that is healing or on the path of healing. Maybe you've been very, very sick and close to death in a sense, but just very, very ill. You felt like death, right? We've all had a flu or some kind of health issue where we feel like death sometimes, you know, rarely, hopefully, but You're coming out of that. You are healing. You've been feeling very tired, run down, sick, even worried. But the Queen of Coins is telling us you are on a path to healing this week. It's just echoing the first two cards. We have Princess of Wands, which is the Page, and the Four. Let me do one more and see. The Chariot. Okay. There is news coming your way. There is something coming up that involves travel, and it brings joy to you. It's a social event, a social outing, a trip, a road trip, even if it's a day trip. There's something here that excites you. And there's an invitation being given. Either you're inviting someone to go with you or they're inviting you, but it does look to me like it's a road trip, and it's probably 2, maybe 3 people involved. So that's exciting. We have 2 of Coins to the 3 of Coins, and of course the Ace we'll put right in the middle there. This is just, again, echoing. We've got the 1, 2, and 3, that the healing is taking place, right? You feel better, and even better. So there's just this sequential process of feeling better and better and better throughout the week. 2 of Cups with the 8 and the King and the 9. Okay. So there's something you're worried about as far as a relationship goes. You've met someone or you know someone. There's some attraction there. It's a romantic type of connection. And you've been afraid to maybe move this relationship and take it to the next step. It looks like you're kind of breaking free from these fears in this relationship. You're learning to trust the person. Perhaps you're the Queen of Coins. The romantic interest is the King of Swords. Doesn't matter, male, female, non-binary, doesn't really matter. But what I'm getting here is that the person you meet or the person you're with is very trustworthy and balanced and sincere. And you should trust that, right? The 9 of Cups is just you wishing this to be real. Or maybe you're just wishing or hoping to find some kind of soul connection, some kind of romantic connection. And you're getting a big yes here with these cards. You could meet this person this week. Maybe you already know this person. Maybe you're already with them. Maybe you're in a relationship. In that case, things are improving. Maybe they've gone sour and now they are improving. You're feeling close to your loved one again. Let's draw a couple more cards for group 3. Look at that. See, just echoing what I was just saying. Definitely a very strong, loving, chemical attraction and connection between you and this other person. Wow, Queen of Cups. And I would say that is a true love card. It's also a card telling you to trust your intuition, trust your heart, trust your emotions. With that and with the 2 of Cups, I feel that this person, again, is very sincere and does care about you very much. If you don't know this person yet, you might be introduced to them this weekend. You might meet them some other way this week or going into next week towards the end of the month. And then it looks like it could grow over time. It could turn into something really special. But overall, the message for you is that of health and healing. And as I said at the beginning, it could be your heart that's healing, preparing you for this romantic love, this soul connection that's coming into your life. Okay? So keep that in mind. I hope you have a great week.